Today's flavor of the week. Today's flavor of the week. Today's flavor of the week. That didn't make sense. Anyway, I'll tell you what does make sense. This. You can't really see what's been done here, but anybody who knows what they're looking at will notice that there's something missing here, and that's an intercooler. So we did a Cobb intercooler. I should say we. This guy. The best mechanic, in West Palm Beach. That's what they say, right? Yeah. I think it's more like best mechanic, period. We did the front mount intercooler, cold air intake, all Cobb stuff, the best. And a full exhaust back to the muffler. So they don't replace the actual back section on these. But this thing has got a note. I want you guys to hear it. We're gonna start it up now. Just loaded in a fresh tune. And now it's time for action. Here we go. Behold. Oh yeah. Cold start. Jeez. That's loud. Woo. We'll let that warm up and then we'll take it for a little spin. Yeah. Got out of the cold start. That's wild. So the factory system has a cold start in order to heat up the cat very quickly. If you've got a cat, that is. Some cars are not for highway use and they're race cars. So they don't have cats. And those cars don't need that. This thing is loud though. Holy cow. We'll take it for a spin. It's gonna warm up pretty quick. These Subarus, for whatever reason, they warm up fast. Initial driving. This exhaust is loud. Just cruising, you can really hear it. And the turbo, we can just hear the turbo. Hopefully this guy likes that. Jeez. Now we'll do a little acceleration, little test here. See how she does. And I set it up so that it has some ignition retard on D-cell. So that way we've got a good little... I think everybody, most of these guys that do these really loud exhaust systems like that, like this. So if you've got one of these Subarus and you're looking for that, I can do it for you. I'm not gonna say I like it myself, but people want it. I'm gonna give it to them.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you.
All right, switching gears a little bit here. I want to talk about a new project on the channel. It's not really new, but it's another project. You guys, most of you haven't seen this yet. Some of you may have peeped it a couple times, and a couple people have asked me about it, but here it is. So we have got Carla's Turbo 2. If you haven't seen this, this was a project we picked up about a year ago, actually. We just haven't done anything with it. And it's about time we start to get going on it because we've got a little bit of room here to do it. And I just figured we'd talk about it for a minute. So this is Turbo 2 RX-7, obviously. It's not a pristine car, but it's actually in really good shape. Very little rust. The only rust that I've seen on it is right here on the, it's not on the actual car, it's on the trunk lid. But other than that, there's no rust. The paint's really bad. You can see bubbles everywhere. It's been probably resprayed a couple times or once at least, and not a very great job. You can see the sunroof is all ratty, but it's not rusted. So that's a huge plus for a Turbo 2, as some of you may already know. And it's got the original wheels, the motor, transmission. Motor's been rebuilt, which is good. It's been slightly ported, so that's good too. Take a look under here. It's fairly original under the hood. Has an S5 turbo. This is a Series 4 car with the Series 5 turbo. Little blow-off valve action. Just a really honest car overall, though. Still has AC. This has a manual steering rack, so no power steering, which is actually really good for this car. Still has a stock intake and everything. So a great platform to start with. And compression's awesome on this thing. Runs great, starts up. Actually runs really good. I'm surprised at how good it runs, to be honest with you. It's only running like 8 pounds of boost, like stock boost levels, but man, it moves for those 8 pounds. Really good. Limited slip rear also in these, in case you didn't know, Turbo 2s came with that. The transmissions are really strong in these. It's got a Sparco wheel. Interior's been semi-gutted. It's hard to see in here. Let me see if I can get a flashlight in here, but there's nothing really much to see in here other than, like I said, the interior is pretty much gone. All the bins have been taken out, stuff like that. Has a stock passenger seat, but it's got the Sparco racing seat and actually a Momo seat, I'm sorry, and a Sparco wheel. It's got a nice shifter, which is pretty good, and I put a FD shift knob in there, huh? How about that? Pretty cool. Either way, really good little starting platform for something fun. And I love the retroness of these cars. It just gets me every time. Start up real quick. I'm in the garage, so I don't want to smoke the place out. But starts up just fine. No problem at all. As you can see. I don't want to smoke the place up. So we got some plans for this. I want to do, still has the pop-ups. That's good. I got some plans for this. I want to do some autocross, some like, this is going to be like a street/track car. And I think it'll be a fun build. We'll get a bunch of our sponsors on board. We'll try and get some good stuff on here. We'll get some good tires on it, good suspension. We'll see if HKS makes some stuff for these, some goods for this car. That would be fun to put this stuff on, and we might throw a nice wrap on it, make it look nice on the outside as well. Spruce it up some more everywhere in every corner. But let me know what you guys think. I love RX-7s. We love RX-7s. Carla's a rotary freak. She's got an RX-8, RX-7. We've got the FDs. We've got everything as far as rotary goes. I won't say everything. Wouldn't mind having a Cosmo. We need some more room, though. But we've got the 3 rotors, and we've got the 2 rotors. We got turbo, we got non-turbo, we got Renesis. So if you guys haven't seen my Type RZ, this is a very rare car. They made only 150 of these cars. This is basically the predecessor to the Spirit R. This was a Series 6, so the first of the FD3S, but an extremely special car. Type RZ. So it's got the BBS wheels. It's got Recaro seats. This is the big kicker. Everybody wants these Recaros. Ultra rare. People sell a set of these seats for $7,000-$8,000. I've seen even more for like the red ones. But this is the original black. They've got carbon buckets. It's kind of hard to see, but this one has a feed wing. Feed Sonic TI exhaust. I'll walk around and show that. It's got the Night Sports intercooler, as you may have seen as I had the hood open. Just a lot of really high-end parts on this one. And I love every second of it. See if you probably can't see anything. It's so dark. I'll grab a flashlight real quick. But long story short, cool, rare car. And rotary, of course. Let's see. Get this light going here. Man, it's already fogged up in here from starting up the T2. Rotary engines are smoky. There's the exhaust. You can see it. So check out some of the other videos on this bad boy. You can see the carbon bucket seats in there. This is just an awesome machine. You need to get it out and clean it. It gets dusty. Bazang. Oh yeah, look at that. Good stuff. This one's running a Haltech also. And if you guys have an RX-7 and you want the best ECU for your car, consider the Elite. Very nice. Runs. You can run a 2-rotor, a 3-rotor. You can run the stock twins like I am. I got the stock twins in that car, and they work perfectly. A lot of extra area to make those stock twins even work better than factory because we're using a 3-dimensional approach, or I guess 4-dimensional if you want to look at it that way, where I can actually do boost in different gears and blah, 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 and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to leave it on that. Stay tuned. This is a new project. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a potent little setup, and it's going to fall right in line with the rest of the cars you guys have seen on the channel. And hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Boy, will I.